Hello, trying this again. This is Christina Blackfeather, and I am addressing a video that GMan had just recently done to Dragnot Silvus again. It's Silvus, by the way. Anyway, you're talking about how people can't, get cancer from anything except bad diet and health. While those are contributing factors, they are just that, contributing. There is a reason why that word is used. Because if you have a genetic predisposition towards cancer in the first place, you're probably going to end up with it later on. And yeah, chemotherapy is harsh, and yes, your neighbor's going to attest to that. Many of us, I'm sure, would wish you would leave her alone. And chemotherapy is hard. Yes, it is. But I don't know what your point of bringing her on would be. For one, she's going through enough, and I don't know what point you're trying to prove here. We know chemotherapy's hard. Hello, it's obvious. A lot of people know somebody with cancer. Other contributing factors to having cancer, besides the genetic predisposition, is also age. We are getting a lot older. We're living longer. And the body starts to break down regardless how healthy you are. At some point, age is going to catch up with you. And at all times in our bodies, we do have cancerous cells. A lot of the times, the body can fend them off. But once you start getting older, that likelihood just slowly starts going down further and further and further. It's a product of aging. It's a product of genetics. Yes, it is a product of diet, lack of exercise, being overweight. I'm at a higher risk than you are for cancer. Yeah, I get that. It's a product of the air we breathe, the pollutants in our environment. There's a lot of things that contribute to getting cancer. It's not just diet and exercise. Diet and exercise will help to a point, but that's all. Once that point is reached, you can get cancer. And your thing about what really got me was what I shut your video off at this point is when you turned around and responded to Phthalo Blue and said that, yeah, babies can get cancer because it's inherited, but an adult cannot. Where do you think these genes go? Where do you think the genetics goes? Do our genes suddenly just stop because we've reached a certain age? And what is that cutoff age? Please tell me this. As to proof that you want that people have died of cancer, I can give you minute details, but there's something which a lot of us who are in the medical profession cannot tell you is patient information, because there's such a thing as the HIPAA privacy law, which can get me in jail, fined, and lose my RN license over it. I'm not doing that for you, GMan. Yes, I've had patients that have died of cancer, not of the chemotherapy, not of diet and exercise or whatever you want to claim. They have died from the cancer. The youngest that I had was about 6 months old. The oldest was 50, and he was a pretty darn healthy guy. Watched his diet like you would not believe. Couldn't exercise to a point because he was a quadriplegic from an accident, but extremely healthy. He was healthier than us nurses. Cancer took over. There was no stopping it. And by the time, and yeah, there was a problem with the doctor, which I'm still pissed. This guy died a lot younger than he should have. But by the time the cancer was discovered, it was too late. As soon as he was diagnosed, he was dead in 2 weeks. No chemo, nothing. There wasn't time. And that happens. And this denial of yours, you're standing there and mimicking Dragnot and sounding like a child, GMan. An absolute child. First off, Drag never said that water wasn't important. Drag never said that diet and exercise wasn't important, because if it wasn't important, he wouldn't be doing it himself. You're straw manning. And you're contradicting yourself in the process. I mean, the fact, what you just said about babies and then adults and how they get cancer, you contradicted yourself right there. That was just mind-blowing. I have offered to meet with you online and discuss the one book or discuss this cancer issue. I am still waiting for a response. And you say you want to bring your videos to medical professionals and have them look at what you are saying and what people on the internet are saying regarding this cancer and health issue. I am a medical professional, and I've already tried to talk to you, but you said you were gonna try to set something up or whatever, and it just never happened. So I am still willing to talk to you, but you need to take a look at the words you're saying and figure it out. Come on. I'm still baffled. I don't even know what to say. I am still completely baffled that this even came out of your mouth. And, whoa, ow, yikes. Okay, well, I'm in Minecraft and I just got attacked by a skeleton. Okay, well, there we go. Now I know what's hitting me. Anyway, yeah, to just be in such a large state of denial here, GMan. What you said was wrong. Just own up to it. No, you're not wrong about the diet and exercise. To a point. If you're prone to cancers, you can still get the cancers even with good diet and exercise. There, you are wrong. Because you keep saying it's not going to happen. Yes, it can happen. It does happen. So, yeah, just own up to the fact that you don't know it all. And try listening to people who are trying to help you. It isn't about religion. It isn't about any of that. And you keep bringing religion into it. This is not about religion. This has nothing to do with religion except in your own mind. And maybe it's time to get out of your head and start listening. Go actually read up on genetics. Go talk to people. There are people who've been trying to help you. The same ones that you're slamming, like Scientist Mel and that new guy that now I can't remember his name for the life of me. You just had brought him up again and brain fart. Anyway, yeah, there's people out there who are trying to help you. And all you're doing is just kind of crapping on them. Seriously, that's what you're doing. Holy cow. And you think why people don't want to deal with you after a certain point? That might be why. Just actually sit down, have a discourse. Don't turn it into a I'm right, you're wrong type thing. Actually sit and have a discourse and learn from people. And you'd be surprised at what you learn that's actually correct. And it's not bad to have to be corrected. It's not bad to admit that you're wrong about something. And it's not bad to just sit and talk to people without an agenda in your mind. And I think that's got to be the biggest thing, is you always seem to have an agenda. And please note, I just used the word seem to have an agenda. That doesn't mean that I said you have an agenda or anything like that, but this is how you come across. I'm willing to still talk to you. I'm willing to call you Skype, whatever. I can give you my Skype. I'll put it down below for anybody else who wants to contact me. I'm not on it very often, but I'll get on it more, That's okay. I don't mind. I like talking to people. I enjoy it. But just please don't come to a discussion with an agenda in mind. Let's just sit and talk. I know quite a bit. And yeah, there's stuff I don't know. But maybe we can learn these things together and come to an understanding together. I don't know. I'm reaching out again. I don't know why, but, give it a shot, okay? And no, genetics do not disappear just because you've become an adult. All right, that said, good night, everybody. Blessed be.